When deputies responded, they observed a vehicle that had crashed through a house. They believe the subject who was driving the vehicle is still inside the house, and they have for the last couple of hours been attempting to negotiate with that subject to come outside. At this point, this is all we have. We know that the person inside the house is not the homeowner. The homeowner is actually out of state, but on their way back here. And so in our attempts to get this subject out, he refused to come out. So we have SWAT and negotiators here trying to negotiate a safe ending to this situation.
Who called 911?
Neighbors called 911.
Because the car drove into the house?
The car drove into the house, and the neighbors called 911 thinking that there was a burglary in progress.
Is it kind of a smash and grab type technique?
We don't know at this point. We just know that we do have a car that's crashed into a house and a subject inside who's refusing to come out.
Is this person wanted?
We don't know at this point. That is all we're still trying to figure that out. Obviously, this is sort of an odd situation. But because we have not been able to speak directly with the person inside the house, we don't know what his motivation is at this point.
Have you learned anything about the man inside the home based on the car he was driving?
No, ma'am, we have not.
Does the homeowner have any surveillance, like a ring cam or something that notified them, or?
We're currently working with the homeowner to see what they have access to, but it was the neighbors who called us.
Do you have any description, or have y'all appeared to see what he looked up like inside, or a window, or any type of indication of what he may look like?
No, sir, I don't believe we've actually seen the subject. I think it was, and Drew, correct me if I'm wrong, maybe a little bit of verbal, but I can tell you this, none of the deputies that were the initial responders were able to see the subject.
Do you believe he's armed?
We don't know at this time, but we're going to treat it that way just because of the odd behavior that's being displayed at this point.
Do you believe that there's a threat to the immediate neighbors right here in this area?
Anytime you have somebody ram a car through a house and then refuse to come out, I think, one would be inclined to say that is dangerous. We are working, we have evacuated the houses nearby, and then keeping access obviously limited in this neighborhood until this situation's resolved.
You strongly believe there is someone in the house?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Only one person?
At this point, that's what we believe. But again, because we have not been able to gain access into the house and the subject is refusing to come out, we just have to go on what we know now that he's inside.
How do you know that? Can you just describe any movement in the house or anything?
The deputies who responded believe they had movement in the house when they showed up. Yes, sir.
Is it severe damage to the car or house?
I haven't seen it yet. It's it's up around the corner. I have not seen the damage personally, but it was described as a car rammed through a house.
All right, guys. Thank you. That's all the questions for now. We'll try and update you whenever we can if there are any further updates. All right.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Yep.
Just off the record, are there